Hi guys, I'm back. I know you thought I was gonna be back, but I'm back. Miss Pink is back. Today is the 29th. 2025 is around that corner, baby. So of course I had to, finish my end of the year reviews. This review for today is gonna be end of the year part 2. Honestly, so excited for 2025. Like, it's really right there. Like, it's right there. So exciting. So I have a list, but some stuff happened like last week that we just gonna talk about. Firstly, let's talk about Beyonce Bowl. Any conversation, debate on who the best, who the baddest, who the one, who the only, as far as entertainment goes, if you're not giving that title to Beyonce Knowles, you're a hater, and that's okay. I just want you to know you're a hater, and that's fine. The performance, phenomenal. The intentionality, phenomenal. Costume design, phenomenal. Dancers, phenomenal. Giving the spotlight to those other 4 country singing beautiful black ladies, phenomenal. Like, come on. Like, come the fuck on. Just phenomenal across the board. Does Netflix plan on doing this regularly? Like, having Beyonce do the halftime for some random ass game was real, like, entertainment scheme-esque. And you know what? Get your money up, not your funny up. I feel it, Netflix. Like they said, we gotta do our biggest one. We gotta get in on this when we can. And that's fine. What am I gonna rate it? Broke my scale. I broke my scale. Like, that was some real timeless shit. Like, I'm sorry, the all white, the dancing, the singing, like, I could go on for days, but I'm not going to. Next thing that happened last week that's not on my list, but it happened and I remembered it, so we're gonna talk about it. SZA dropped the deluxe for SOS. It's called Lana. SZA. First of all, her music hasn't stopped being relatable. I don't think it will ever stop being relatable, but it's all about what phase in your life you're in that her music relates to. Because there was a lot of discourse talking about, like, oh, my energy and self-esteem is too high to listen to Miss SZA girl. And it's like, truth be told, those people are not wrong. Those people have valid points. I agree with them. I agree with them. Like, I'm sorry. Like, SZA is always singing about, first of all, she just, like I said, it's relatable, but if it's also relatable to your past, then that's okay too. If that's not where you are in the present, it's 110% fine. Everything doesn't have to be like reminiscent of now. Obviously that is a thing that you would enjoy, but it's like, if the song gives you a memory from back in the day, then if it takes you back, it takes you back, you know? But on the other hand, SZA, how can I say this? She's not that nice to herself all the time. Like, if you listen to her lyrics, she's not that nice to herself all the time. And sometimes, as a person who has worked really hard to get to a space where you're nice to yourself all the time, and you show yourself grace, and you're really kind with yourself and your emotions, listening to somebody who obviously isn't doing that isn't the best for you. And that's okay. That don't mean she can't sing. That don't mean the music ass. That don't mean none of that. That just means that is not for me at this moment in time in my life, and that's okay. That's like, the world don't end. That's just my tea on that. But overall, the deluxe album, real cute, real SZA. My favorite on there is the song Another Life, because in Another Life, yeah, I think it's the song that shows the most growth in her. Like, SOS was real like sad in my opinion. But in Another Life, she's basically just like, this could work another time, just not now. And it's like, yes, just accept that. Like, just move on. Like, that's what it is. What all I rate the album? I'll give Lana an 8 out of 10 because usually, again, with SZA song, like SZA music, I listen to it one time, it's a vibe. I revisit my favorites, but as I already said, the topics don't resonate with me like that, so I probably won't be listening to this a lot. Next, Wicked. Let me tell you something. If you're not prepared for the imprisonment that was that movie, like if you don't like musicals like that, just wait until it comes on stream so you can fast forward through all the singing, because the movie itself was good, like it was cool, but all that singing, and it's like, duh, it's a musical, what did you expect? Not all that. Like, not all that. After like the 5th song, I don't know, after it just starts to feel like jail. Like, damn, when is this movie ending? Jesus. But it was a good movie overall, and it really like gave an eye-opener to the whole Wizard of Oz story, I feel like. And I also like that the whole like the Wizard of Oz story, like the whole theme is like the grass is not greener on the other side, bro. Like, you think that somebody's coming to save you, you think you can go to the Wiz and ask all these questions and get all these things answered, but you can't, because the Wiz ain't got no power. The power is within, and that eats every time. I'm gonna just tell you this also, when you go into the movie, like when you go into the movie and you're waiting for the part where she's like, it's at the end of the movie, so you have to sit through the entire movie to get to that one part at the end. Choose your battles. Is it worth it? No. To me, no, it was not worth it. I am excited to see part 2 though. That's just the tea, because it was kind of like it started to climax at that 30-20 minute mark at the end of the movie, and all types of crazy stuff started happening. And I was like, oh, it's getting a little, okay, they're getting a little crazy in here. I like that. What will I rate that movie? I rated a 7.5. Baby Reindeer, I did watch Baby Reindeer this year. Very freaky deaky. Real freaky deaky, but I love a jarring story. Like, I do like something that makes you feel uncomfortable, but in an uncomfortable way that type like makes you think. But I will say this, I do feel like that was a lot, and obviously they have like trigger warnings beforehand, and I like the build of the story, and I like the honesty of the narrator slash main character. Like, I like how honest he was throughout the entire thing, and it is based upon a true story, which is crazy. But with all that being said, we gotta get away from the like, not rage bait, but the like trauma bait almost. Like, I think we've had enough, me personally. Like, I don't need to see somebody getting traumatized. Like, I don't need to see all that. I don't think we should be moving to a place where we, like, cinematically, storytelling wise, I understand why they do it, why it's necessary, but I don't think we need to move to a place where we just normalize that being visualized or seen. Like, it's a lot. But anyway, will I rate the series overall? I will rate the series overall a 10 out of 10. Because it was good, it was entertaining, kept me on the edge of my seat. Really like that. Smino also dropped an album, maybe in Nirvana. I think that I just expected it to be like a little bit more rappy. But it was like more R&B, more singy, more chill. And I'm not mad at that. I love when Smino sings. Do I have a favorite on here? Maybe Glowify and Honouns. I haven't really listened to the album again since I heard it the first couple of times, I'm not gonna lie. It just hasn't been on the spinner list for me like that. No tea, no shade. That doesn't mean it was a bad album. I think it just like wasn't what I was expecting from him. So I'm like not in the mood to listen to it right now. What will I rate it though? Probably an 8 out of 10 because it's good R&B. It's good vibes for sure. Chromacopia came out this year, and as I'm not like a lifelong Tyler fan. I'm one of the newbies, Don't sue me. Don't throw a tomato at me. Yeah, Chromacopia was good. It was really honest from him, and it was really fun. And his albums and stuff are always fun, but this was like fun in an entirely refreshing way. And then the honesty of it, and like, he was writing from a lot of different perspectives, and I thought that was really neat. Obviously my favorite on there is Sticky. We love the Sexy Red and Glorilla feature. And honestly, like, his ability to just build worlds is never not inspiring and like just so admirable. This is the third time my fucking camera died and I got somewhere to go. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Chromacopia. He's a great world builder. It's a great album. My favorite on there is Sticky, and that song where he on there talking about that baby story and how he had a baby and the lady was mad, some shit like that, and he switched perspectives each different verse. Very beautiful song. What am I gonna rate it? 9 out of 10. Glorilla's album was good as fuck too. Glorilla's album was good as fuck. What's the Procedure? Glorilla's Prayer. Glorilla's album was good as hell. And she just been dropping bops, like bop after bop after bop. She been working hard, and I like that. I like to see that. I really like that. I'm going kind of fast because I have somewhere to go, and I don't want my camera to die again. That was so annoying. Anyway, what will I rate Glorilla's album? Also 9 out of 10, because both of those albums I haven't really revisited, but they were extremely good. Wizkid dropped the album. I'm not really crazy about Wizkid, but I did give it a listen, and there's some bops on there. He got a song called Slow. That's my song. I be listening to that song all the time. And then what else? And that song with Jasmine Sullivan, like, he got some bops, which I really like. I never thought that. I always associated Wizkid with just on my piano, but it's really like some R&B vibes on there. I'm really feeling that. Will I rate that album? I'll rate that album a 9 out of 10. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, Kendrick Lamar, because I know from the last video I ended up having to stop talking. My camera died when I started talking about that. Anyway, Kendrick Lamar album, fantastic. 0 skips. 30 for 30, Dodger Blue, Squabble Up. Like, it's just so many. All of the songs, bangers. And then it's like, we knew that Drake had lost that little beef situation, but Kendrick didn't have to watch him like that. And I'm happy that he did, though. I'm happy that he did. He need to do it again. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas, really, like, really. And it's just like, I love music that be sounding like it can be the soundtrack to my level up story. I love music that sounds like it could be the next soundtrack to my leveling up portion of my life. I'm gonna be in my level up era. That Kendrick Lamar album fits the soundtrack to that. What am I rate that? 10 out of 10. That was really it. That was my end of the year review. I hope y'all have a fabulous New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. The next time we see me is gonna be in 2025. We lit, we up. And yeah, like, it's more to come from Miss Pink. Just you wait. Miss Pink is having, we up. 2025 is ours. Whatever you want, whatever you decide you're doing, we on that. Whatever you want is yours. Because you said it, because you decided it. Because God put it in your heart for a reason. So, go get that. 2025, eat that up. Let's do it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And bye.